guys, my name is Ksenia.
And I'm Alex, and we are theStyleJungle.
Yes, we are travel and lifestyle bloggers based in New Zealand, in case it's your first time here. It's a fashion month all over the world. New York, London, Milan, Paris and other cities all over the world are showcasing their best designs. Fashion weeks have always been a big part of our careers and personal life, and we have visited lots of them.
Among all the fashion weeks around the world, Milan Fashion Week is our favorite. We've been there 3 times and we decided to share our experience with you guys.
Milan Fashion Week is the place where the most well-known fashion houses and fashion designers are showcasing their collections. It's the place to see brands like Dolce Gabbana, Gucci, Versace and many others. But don't expect that at your first season you're gonna see all of them, because it really takes time and a bit of determination to get invitations to the best shows. How Milan Fashion Week organized is that all the designers and fashion houses are sort of independent from Camera Moda, which is the organization doing this whole fashion week. So when you get an accreditation as a journalist or as a blogger, you don't actually get the real invitations to fashion shows. And all the brands, they decide themselves whether you're a suitable media to be invited or not. But no matter if you already have invitations to those grand shows or not yet, as I mentioned, it will take you a while to get them, the pile of invitations you're gonna get at your room is really astonishing. Like, I will never forget that magical moment. It was our first time, we didn't know what to expect yet, and we entered the room of our hotel and the invitations were already piling on our table, because this fashion week is so huge that there are a lot of events, parties, shows, presentations going on every day, and lots of them are not in the main schedule, but it doesn't mean that they are not worth visiting, because everything is worth visiting in Milan. We were always really excited to interview all those legendary, talented people like Brian Atwood, who does amazing, beautiful shoes, or Philipp Plein, or Veronica Etra. And speaking about Veronica, she is literally my favorite lady on earth, because she has a really good memory. And after our first season, on our second season, when I had to do another interview with her, she noticed me in the crowd of journalists and she sort of rushed into me, hugged me, kissed me. So she was always really welcoming, really happy person, and what I personally love about her is how well organized her backstage is. There was never like a hectic rush like at the many fashion shows. Everything was so well organized and thought through that she really had lots of time to chat to you, to describe her collection. She wasn't like doing this little small last moment things. She was all into journalists, and yeah, she is probably my favorite designer, and she has an amazing collections too, by the way.
Being a journalist on the Milan Fashion Week is a very interesting experience, but being a photographer is just completely different, because you're not sitting on the first row enjoying the collection. You're like in a crowd of people who are very hungry to get that amazing shot and publish it before others can do this. So it's an amazing experience, and that's a very great atmosphere all the time. Even if you're not invited to the show, you can still get a lot of great shots. How you can do that? Obviously, you can wait on the entrance, wait for stars, celebrities, models to come in and to get amazing street style shots. Be prepared, get your camera charged and be patient, and you'll get that amazing shots.
I love street style photographers because you always prepare your outfits for Fashion Week well in advance, and obviously you want to find them in street style galleries from different media all over the world. And I remember my really first and the most amazing celebrity moment when I was wearing this beautiful sort of a crown from a Russian designer, and all the street style photographers loved it and they started to take photos of me, interviewing me, and I felt like a real celebrity that moment. If you ask me about the best probably moments of all 3 seasons, I would name the second season when I first had an invitation to Dolce Gabbana show. I'm such a huge fan of their designs. But it was not only about show, because this very morning before the show, I was also invited to their headquarters. It's like a huge historical mansion in the city center in Milan, and I was interviewing Gandy. He's a very well-known model and he's the face of light blue perfume by Dolce Gabbana, and it was like all dreams came true at this exact second, because we were sitting on a really comfy, luxurious couch. I'm pretty sure it was made by Dolce Gabbana as well, in front of a fireplace. And we were talking not about fashion, not about beauty. We were just chatting about his girlfriends, about his workouts, how he manages to travel and to work out at the same time, because you probably know all these videos of him on the yachts posing with Dolce Gabbana like blue. He's a handsome man. And it was such a friendly and nice, really like easy talk. I will never forget this interview, and of course the show after that was spectacular. I was looking for my seats and I was walking on the runway to find my seats, because the runway is quite slippery, and I slipped a little bit and I nearly fell on Andrea Leontelli, who was sitting in the front row. So it was so awkward, but I mean, oh, who can say that he touched Andrea Leontelli? I did. So yeah. It was the best day.
We still have a lot of memories to share with you guys. So if you have questions about Milan Fashion Week or how to get your invitation to this amazing event, just ask us in the comments below. We are more than happy to answer them. And this is the end of today's video. We hope you liked it, and if you like our channel, subscribe to it, hit the subscribe button, and we'll see you guys soon. Bye bye.